wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
All right. What was her name again, Jess?
Hey, yo, her name is Jilla Jai,
You saw my girl Lala in there?
but her name's Janae. What?
Lala's a waitress. You saw Lala in there?
Nah, but all the bitches was on me.
Yo.
Salute to Lala.
All right, if you just
Salute to
joining
Loma,
us.
too. Loma that runs the kitchen.
Yes, Loma. Yes.
You met Loma?
No, but everybody was talking about outside.
Yeah, salute to Loma. Magic City. I love Magic City.
Yo, when Jess get drunk, her voice get deep as hell.
When she get drunk.
Baltimore every day.
What you mean?
Don't
What you mean when she get drunk? That's her all the time.
No, it's not all the time, yo.
Yo, what's up, yo?
Hey, yo.
Yo, check this out. Yo, check it, right?
Yo, check it out. All the
Come on,
bitches
yo,
be
let's
crazy,
go to front page news, yo.
All right,
Go to
last
front
night in
page news.
sports, the Timberwolves beat the Warriors 121-110. The Warriors are up out of there. Last night, my Knicks did lose. We lost 127-102. We still lead that series 3-2, so we'll close it out in New York tomorrow. All right.
Knicks got to be careful.
No, I know.
The reason they got to be careful because, you know, the Celtics it's a dangerous team when they back against the wall. Their guy is out, too. They got something to play for.
And they got a long bench. Pause. Morning, Morgan.
Good morning, good morning. All right, let's get into it. First on front page news, President Trump says he's thankful for Arab nations' efforts to try and end the Israeli-Gaza conflict. You know, he's on his Peace in the Middle East tour, and he spoke in Saudi Arabia yesterday during a U.S. summit with the Gulf Cooperation Council, saying he's grateful for the release of the American hostage, Eden Alexander, who actually grew up not too far from you guys in New Jersey. Alexander is an Israeli-American who was taken hostage by Hamas during its 2023 attack on Israel. Now, Trump also mentioned Iran, saying he'd like to reach a deal. So let's take a listen to those comments.
Ultimately, all hostages of all nationalities must be released as a stepping stone to peace, and I think it's going to be happening. A lot of things are happening. A lot of very positive things are happening on every front. But for that to happen, it must stop sponsoring terror, halt its bloody proxy wars, and permanently and verifiably cease its pursuit of nuclear weapons. They cannot have a nuclear weapon.
Yeah, so Trump went on to, of course, he also met with the leader of Syria after announcing he was lifting sanctions on the country. Former U.S. Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense Jim Townsend says it's an encouraging development. Let's take a listen to his comments.
It's amazing to have an American president speaking with his counterpart. We've gone so long with that troubled country being torn by civil war, a crazy dictator running it. The American president is there. He's lifted the sanctions, and we'll see if Syria is able to find its feet and really make something of itself.
So the White House says Trump met with the Syrian leader, Ahmad al-Sharaa, in Riyadh and was joined by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, with Turkey's president joining by phone. A White House statement says Trump told al-Sharaa that he has a tremendous opportunity to do something historic with his country. And Trump also announced that the U.S. plans to lift sanctions on Syria, but will give them a chance at greatness, so he says. Now, President Trump's Peace and Prosperity Tour in the Middle East does continue and made a stop in Qatar. The president made the stop and announced new deals between the country and Boeing. I'm not going to get into the audio. It's very short anyways, but basically he's congratulated Boeing, congratulated the country, and Boeing will be selling billions of dollars worth of planes to the country. Now, Trump also said the Department of Defense will be selling the country our top tier drones. And Trump continues to pledge his commitment for peace in the Middle East. He's headed to UAE today, United Arab Emirates, soon as he starts to run. And of course, that will essentially wrap up his Middle East tour. And in that visit, he's continuing to rally support in the region to force Iran to come to the bargaining table. So that's pretty much what's going on in your front page news in our international affairs. When we come back to the home front, we're going to talk about this Mar-a-Lago or Qatar-a-Largo plane that people are talking about. So we'll get into that at 7.
We'll get to that next hour. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. 800-585-1051. Maybe your coworker just got to work and she's a little tipsy. She was out all night at the strip
Nothing
club.
wrong with that. As long as you get to work. That's what matters.
I'm here.
That's right.
That's the thing. I'm here. I'm in Atlanta.
And you in Atlanta. Atlanta's a great market for us. Drop one of Clues bombs for Atlanta, man. Salute to everybody who listens to us on 96.1 The Beat in Atlanta.
96.1 The Beat, boy.
That's right. That's right.
Shout out to everybody in the A. Ah, man, I love it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for some front page news. Let's start off with some quick sports. Timberwolves beat the Warriors last night, 121-110. Also, the Celtics beat the Knicks, 127-102. What's up, Morgan?
All right, y'all, let's get back into it. Before I get into aviation news, let's talk immigration real quick. Things got heated between the chief of Homeland Security and House Democrats. The hearing was supposed to be about her budget, but Kristi Noem was in several back and forths with Democrats about immigration. Now, specifically the status of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Congressman Dan Goldman and Kristi Noem clashed over Abrego Garcia. Let's take a listen to their exchange.
It's got to be extremely discouraging to be one of your constituents. To see you fight for a terrorist like this and not fight for them is extremely alarming to me.
I'm fighting for due process.
Abrego Garcia is in his home country.
What steps have you taken?
If your continued advocacy for him were to...
I'm not advocating for him. I'm advocating for a court order, Madam Secretary.
Yeah, it got a little spicy. So Abrego Garcia was deported by the Trump administration to El Salvador back in March on what they said was an administrative error. He has since said that he is a member of MS-13, and the Supreme Court has ordered the administration to facilitate his return, but the DOJ has been fighting parts of that ruling in a lower court. And the Dems are trolling, okay? A small plane has been spotted over Mar-a-Lago flying a banner that says, "Welcome to Qatar-Largo." The plane, it's paid for by Democrats who said they're taking a shot at the president for his plans to accept that luxury Boeing 747 from Qatar to be used as a temporary Air Force One. Now, California Congressman Ted Lieu says accepting the plane is wrong and that gifts like this don't come without strings. Let's take a listen from California Congressman Ted Lieu.
We are the United States of America. We don't need gifts from foreign countries. We can build our own very impressive Air Force One. We don't need to fly a Qatari plane around as our Air Force One. That's un-American. People need to ask, why is a foreign country trying to give this massive gift to Donald Trump?
So California Congressman Ted Lieu is calling for a vote on that gift. He says that's because taxpayers, he says, would be on the hook for the cost of retrofitting the jet to meet security standards, and that he claims will cost $1 billion. Where is Doge when you need it? And speaking of planes, Federal Aviation Administration officials met with major airlines to operate out of Newark Airport following massive flight disruptions. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is looking to cut down on the number of daily takeoffs and landings at Newark because of an air traffic control shortage and equipment issues. Let's take a listen to Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy.
We're not doing it to annoy people. We're not doing it to delay people's travel. What we're doing is guaranteeing safety. And when you have problems, you have to slow things down. Slow down the flights at Newark until we can stand this system up and be assured that we have controllers and a system that's actually working.
So the issues have led to day after day mass cancellations, delays in the last couple of weeks, and in a meeting notice, the FAA says the airport is not able to handle the number of scheduled flights that are currently scheduled. So aviation officials are urging you, if you are in the New York, New Jersey area, to try to fly somewhere else or use a different airport if possible. Elsewhere in Newark, Mayor Ross Baraka is releasing video to support his claim that he was targeted by the feds when he was arrested last Friday after allegedly storming the ICE detention center. Now, the clips Ross Baraka is providing show the Newark mayor, who's running for governor, waiting outside Delaney Hall for personnel to open the gates. Now, they did, and he entered with 3 other New Jersey Congress members. When they were asked to leave, they did so calmly, according to the mayor. And Baraka claims the clips he's distributing to news reporters show pushing and shoving by protesters, but not him. And despite that, he emphasizes that he was the only one arrested. Now, Baraka claims he was targeted by the Trump administration. And my last story is I'll be out tomorrow, guys. I'm accepting an award from my alma mater, HBCU, Morgan State University. Hey,
that's what's up.
I've been named the Outstanding Alumnus of 2025. So I will leave you in the capable hands, more than capable hands of our BIN anchors, and I will be back with you guys on Monday. So any questions or thoughts on our stories before I wrap?
No, man.
No,
Congratulations, yo.
All right, thank you. That's your front page news. Follow me on social at Morgan Media. And for more news coverage, follow at Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app and visit us at BINnews.com. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Morgan.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.